Good morning, Spartans. I'm Jack Littauer.
And I'm Jack Argetson.
And we are glad to have you join us this week in Spartan Country.
This year started off strong with wins from both the football team and the soccer team,
along with a successful trip to the Wild West with last weekend's back-to-school bash and the Festival of Nations.
Kicking off a great start to the weekend on Friday night, Dale and Duff led the Spartans to a 44-21 point victory over the Kirkwood Pioneers. 6 touchdowns were scored this game, with Jaden McCaskill having only 1 but 2 touchdowns, and Nathan Hatcher, Miles Wessels, and DJ White all scoring 1. Lastly, Ethan Mummuller kicked a 49-yard field goal, but that's not the only goals he scored this weekend, as we take it over to Jack to recap the soccer game.
Wade Mueller also scored a goal on Saturday against Howell. Saturday, after a slight rain delay, soccer defeated Howell 6-0, and Wade Mueller and Panaga scored in the first half. Goals were also scored by Weber, Cerise, Twellman, and Saladin in the second half.
On Saturday night, Spartan Country took a trip back to the Wild West with our annual back-to-school bash. Stuco reports that over 500 tickets were sold. DJ Will Timmons carried the bash with his top-notch skills and great set list. Sparty even made an appearance, leading conga lines and taking pictures of students and guests. It was definitely a night to go down in the books. And now we'll visit Jack Litter outside with the weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Trip Bergen here and James Lane here, and I want to know how the weather has been affecting football practice this week.
With lacrosse, we had that state championship mentality, so nothing's really getting to the head. It's been really hot out here. We've got some days no pads, but we toughed through. We got Kirkwood last week. We beat them up pretty good. We got Glenbard West on Saturday at Eastside, so
be there.
Be there, hear about it. So we're looking forward to it.
Completely agree. Yep. Now, back up top with our special guest. Now we have our very own special guest, the president of the Spanish Club, Hudson Miller. Hudson, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing well.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. You want to give us a rundown on the Festival of Nations?
Sure. It's a celebrations of different peoples and cultures around St. Louis, and it's a moment where they can showcase their food, art, music, and dance, and anything like that. It's held once a year in Tower Grove Park.
Interesting.
What did you do then?
So it was me and a bunch of other guys from the Spanish Club, and we volunteered in the early morning helping with setup. So we set up signs, helped vendors, set up tables and chairs, and just anything else they needed.
Well, that's awesome.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like a really fun time.
Thank you for coming on our podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a great week to be a Spartan.
The blog has been hot.
Until next time, I'm Jack Argetson.
And I'm Jack Littauer. Have a great week, Spartan Country.